Hey guys, if you're new to For Honor, thinking about picking it up, coming back, this one is for you. For Honor has changed drastically since release. The player base has been on a steady increase out of the limelight for quite some time now. The devs have introduced dedicated servers, lag compensation, new heroes, big changes to some of the old roster that needed some love, fundamental mechanic changes such as no guard breaks being confirmed on parries, and much more. Not to mention the steady influx of content such as outfits, ornaments, weapons, armor, masks, etc. As someone who loves the game, I'm happy to be able to say it's in a good place and definitely worth a look. That being said, let's get to the specific content designed to aid new, returning and current players on improving their play. On a fundamental and basic level, we have the Apprentice Trials. In the Apprentice Trials, you'll find guard mode, attacking, dodge and roll, base and guard break and stamina. Covered here is the basics and some of the timings of these basics. With this and all the other trials, there are bonus objectives to the top right corner of the screen, which if completed will get you a higher grade and reward. This goes for all the trials through Apprentice and Warrior. If this is in the game at the time I started, I definitely would have picked up some things more quickly. A step up from this, we have the Warrior Trials. Assassin's Defense, External Block, Revenge Mode, Zone Attack, Execution, Advanced Guard Break, Parry and finally Feint in openings. Assassin's Defense, you learn how the directional guard works. After a short time it dissipates, so it can be more difficult, generally speaking, at times to defend yourself. It's a little funny to get used to if you prefer solid guard heroes, but can be rewarding as assassins are quite strong across the board. Next up is External Block, and here you'll find out about blocking opponents they're not locked onto. Fairly straightforward. The bonus objective on this one can be tough though, with a Peacekeeper waiting to zone attack you. If you can complete it without getting hit, you'll go far. After this you've got Revenge Mode, how to activate it, fighting some boss with it, and get a feel for landing that auto parry that occurs on activation of Revenge. After that you've got Zone Attack. This is a combination of light and heavy at the same time, a move all heroes in the game have. In Execution you'll learn how to press a button to execute somebody. I don't know how many of you can't do this, maybe you forget, I don't know, I've seen some weird things in PvP. Anyways, on to the next one. Advanced guard breaks will deal with directional throws and counter guard breaks. The little bar above your opponent is a nice added piece of transparency, especially if you're fresh to the game. In parry you learn to do just that. You'll receive a bar with the timing indicator on it for transparency, kill a few bosses after, parry them a lot, punish them, you're golden. I'd recommend looking up your chosen hero's parry punishes too. You'll need to know what you can do to someone after a successful parry in order to do well. I recommend checking out the competitive For Honor Reddit's list of optimal parry punishes. As a general rule, you'll get a heavy attack for light parries and light attack for heavy parries. Finally, after you've completed all these trials, you've got feints and openings, which will run through feinting your attack so as to throw off someone via misdirection and attack elsewhere. Some heroes are better than others at this, but feinting is very useful for all heroes. After you've finished all of those, you'll get your overall grade, your rewards, and now you've got the basics down. After this you'll want to head into PvP, whether that be 1v1, 2v2 or 4v4. You run into something you struggle with, as we all do. This is where the training arena comes into play. There's 3 maps to choose from, a Viking one, Samurai one and Nice one, which is my favourite. Anyway, you can customise a bot here to play how you'd like, perform specific moves, etc. and change an absolute ton of settings to learn how to counter anything in the game or find ways to attack, practice mix-ups, whatever you like. There's also data on the screen showing damage, stamina costs and what moves you used additionally. One of the most difficult attacks to deal with in the game is Peacekeeper's 400 millisecond zone. Because of that, I'm here with my Lawbringer just reacting to it. See if I can, without clenching my entire body in some sort of ultra instinct spasm of focus, parry this thing. With all this being said guys, I hope you will take a look at a game that upon launch for quite some time after was heavily criticised for specific issues, and in many cases rightly so. But now after more than 1 year and a ton of work from the devs, it is a far better place for people to enjoy it. And with that and many other things being said at this point, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Alright guys, so for the second part of the video, I'm just going to be running down, I thought it'd be a good idea to run down this game, just talk over what I'm thinking, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, stuff like that. Pick Kense because anyone who's new or coming back, he's been reworked at the start of the current season. So he's quite good now, particularly for Dominion. Good 1vx, pretty good in mid. We joined the game in progress. which is fine. It's not something crazy, just 100 tickets down, base down. Just gonna come in and try help the team push out rather, because we already have mid. Just kind of want this guy to die quickly, and I don't know if the randoms can gank properly. I just baited the parry with the unblockable. It's hard to tell what's going on when you're being 1vx there to deal with that. It's a pretty good way of killing somebody with Kensei in the gank. So just down to mid to clear because we want to push off the map in general. Shinobi looking very eager. I can already tell at this point he's not particularly experienced. Just kill that minion using the line of sight. Scar break. I was surprised that didn't kill him. The PK's chasing skill is a bit rough there. I just went for the finish. So we're gonna try keep the line pretty high here, but it's like not a great situation with a Conqueror there. My Kensei is kind of low gear. So Revenge a little bit slow to activate. I went for a parry on the Warden top light, which was a mistake. I could have just kept blocking up, but I was a little bit concerned about the Conqueror's bash. With my health being that low. The team's pushed back up again, so it's not so bad, but we have lost B, so I'll probably come out. I can't remember, did I come out, but I'll probably come straight out to B. Just to clear it. Yeah, I decided to trust the teammate with C. It's just that a lot of this is about points prioritization. Where to go, when you're needed, why you're needed. Just had to look around to see if somebody was coming down that ladder. I think their entire team pushed up to C. So I closed the bridge behind me. So I could like have some time to definitely cap A. So I'm letting the team fight it out back for C, because even if they die, they can respawn in relatively close. Just to switch to the PK. I'm looking to externally block the Peacekeeper and then use some of Kensei's iframes here. It was an okay trade. That was really bad. I took a ton of damage there. We're not going to be too greedy with Revenge. We don't want to be hit by something silly. Because they're that low on health. Let's use the Pommel Strike to finish out the Warden. So they got their base. And now the team has one out the other side because the two of them lost their 1v2 to me. So now we're triple cap on them. Push way up the map. So you just want to kind of keep the line. Be nice if somebody on the team. Let that guy cross the bridge. Be nice if somebody on the team kept an eye on B. But I might have to do it. That's a good heavy from the Conqueror. Try to get the guard break. Just interrupt for the teammate there. Prevent Kong's punish. I get hit by the Revenge. Looking to hit the Shinobi with my external hitboxes. There it is. I don't know, external hitbox is the right word, but there you go. We're going to turtle up a little bit there. We do get to finish out the PK. You can see a lot of target swapping and use of Kensei's hitboxes. Unfortunately, ran out of stamina there. That's kind of ill-advised zone from the teammate. He's got Revenge again. I thought my zone would finish him off, but there was a ton of damage taken. Another big chunk. We're just trying to bide our time so we can get one-shot him. At this point, we're just in full survival mode because I'm too slow to go back for health. We're going to try and build up Revenge. Maybe wait for some support. Move around a lot. Can't do much about Shinobi's kick. You actually can't activate Revenge or whatever. It was a good kill out for him. I was a little bit unlucky. A couple of more seconds and the team was in. I would have survived and maybe got the heal up, but I do get the revive. We're gonna still you know, stay up here on the high line because their team is just feeding into us. Not sure why I missed that dodge. And I got baited into that. That was a good parry. He was out of stamina though. I didn't expect him to go for it. Guard breaks down 1vx, not the best idea in the world. I think I catched the shinobi with that, but I don't. No, he just about got away. I could use it putting my health on now, but I recognized that too late, that I had my healing feat. And I got comboed into pretty hard. But at this point, we had them triple capped and they just fed that base for so long that we're like in a really comfortable lead. It's like there's way less pressure on the team. You're not too worried about points prioritization. I'm just going to go into mid to see if there's someone on our team clearing it and see if I can retake it. The Conqueror can be a tough fight. Not sure why I started with a side light. I just waited to react to the bash. It was a nice read from him. I couldn't interrupt with the zone. I'm just backing up a little bit. Just trying to keep him at a distance. So I could do something like that. Waiting for it again. I didn't go right for the parry or anything. Because he did the full block last time, I didn't go for it again. And for the third time, excuse me, I just waited for the bash to react to it. We're catching up a little bit. With me breaking B, it's still going to be a really comfortable lead because we've got quite a lot of points on the board while they were collecting none. Just going to want the team to be able to push out from here while there's a couple respawning. I was just trying to bait a parry from the PK, but the PK was just pressing the zone input over and over and over. I went to check was the Conqueror back on mid, just to keep control of it, but it wasn't around. It's quite late in the game. I just decided to use Chilling Stare for the hell of it. There was no major need to use it. I was surprised they lost their home base there. Not sure if that was 1 or 2 catapults. I think just baiting some things. The unblock will feed on. It's basically GG at that point. GG a while ago. God, I love that feat. So that's kind of it, guys. And we got some super wholesome chat talk from Bloodfire32 here. Nice, well done, guys. Blue team, good try. Have you ever seen so much wholesome chat in For Honor in all your time? I think I throw in a little polite GG. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. GG, friends. Anyway, guys, if you do decide to come back to For Honor or pick it up, that's awesome. The game is in a much better state. I'm really happy where it is. There's also 2 reworks coming soon. And that's it. They're being revealed today, actually, so I don't know anything about them yet. But I'll see you later. Have a good one.
So you wanna be hardcore with your hat to the back, talking about the gaps in your raps, but I can't feel that hardcore appeal that you're screaming. Maybe I'm dreaming. This ain't Christopher Williams, still some MC got the feel one. Caps, I got the feel some.